Welcome to Kumbasoft DPAA tutorials. This tutorial covers miscellaneous troubleshooting features that aren't covered in other videos. So there's a number of miscellaneous things that we can't even show you in our own lab that they weren't. We're kind of disappointed about that, but at the end of the day, the other features are covered in other videos, so you want to go out to our website and look for those other videos. But for now, we're going to cover the tabs that have not been covered underneath the troubleshooting section. So we have a different video on TCP/IP. So one feature that is available to you is the ability to conduct a trace route. And that is, we can put a trace route in here. We can put a host either by name or whatever, and we can type this in. Now, again, based upon what you have selected over here is going to determine what appliances against which this trace route is going to be conducted. So right now I have 2 appliances selected. I could have 4, I could have 10. Doesn't matter what domain you have selected, but when you go and conduct the trace route, you just put in the host information, and what will happen is DPAA will run that trace route and show you the results of that. Now sometimes this display, especially on trace route, doesn't come out the way you'd like to see it, because it's a multi-threaded action and it comes through here. So they're not always in the order, but the way to fix that is you can click here on the result message and then go click on appliance, and then what will happen is it'll be nicely in order by appliance and then result message, so you can see the full trace route that occurred and how it went from point A to point B within there. So that can help you out and discover that trace route. Now again, I did that against 2 appliances, but I could do that against any number of appliances at any given time. The next feature available to us here that we don't cover elsewhere is the file capture. Now this just gives us the ability to do the set file capture. You know, always we can capture only errors, and if we select that, it comes up and it does this. And then, you know, after we've done with our file capture and analysis, we can come back here and we can turn it off. You know, that makes things very, very easy there. Another thing that we have the ability to do over here is test a password map. Now this is an older feature. It's not available in the firmwares anymore. You can do it via the CLI, but for whatever reason you can't really easily find this anymore. But I can go and test a password map. So I'm going to go select a domain where we have some meaningful password aliases to work with, and I'm going to drop this down, and based upon what I select over here is going to give you this list. So you'll notice it changed when I selected this one. So I'm going to go into here and I'm going to select the show you that these are there, and then I'm going to go to this domain here, and then we're going to see that if I drop this down, you see that the password map list has changed because I changed my domain selection, and therefore I'm seeing the password maps available to me under the under this list. So I'm going to select this alias, and typically you're going to be testing a password map against a key, but sometimes it'll be against a certificate if the certificate's in an encrypted file such as a PFX or a P12. And then we're going to go and select the file, and again this file list is going to change based upon the domain or domains and appliances you have selected over on the left. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to select the I'm going to go find the key that belongs with this. I happen to know it's this one here, and you'll know yours, of course. And then I just select the test password map button. And then what happens is it shows up in the screen right away. It lets you know that the password map has been tested and it's either successful or it's not. And you'll be able to see here in the result message whether or not it succeeded. So you know that the password for that password map is good for that key in that file. So that's what test password map allows you to do, and that's just one of the many other things. The other things that we really can't show you effectively here is one is test hardware. Now we're on a virtual set of appliances at our current client, and so we can't really show you that test hardware because it only works on hardware-based systems, and we don't have a radius server available to us at the moment. But if you needed to test your radius, you could do that as well. You could just put in the user and the password and select test radius, and you'd see the results immediately. So that's basically what's left of the features that we don't cover in other videos. If you have any suggestions or comments or any requests for additional features, come out to www.kumbasoft.com, go to the contact us link there, put in your information, and somebody from Kumbasoft Sales will get back to you. If you have technical questions about the product and you're already licensed for the product, you can also put in your information and it will be routed to the appropriate technical personnel. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.